A young woman, a government contractor from Georgia, behind bars accused of leaking a top secret NSA document. This is a big story for two reasons. First of all, that the information, highly classified, was publicized at all, and also what it is revealing about how far Russia went to hack into U.S. voting systems just 1 week before the presidential election. Let's go right to NBC's Justice correspondent Pete Williams with the latest. Pete, good morning to you.
Savannah, good morning. She works for an intelligence agency contractor, and she's charged with sending classified information to a news organization. The document contains new details about Russian government efforts to hack into the U.S. election system. 25-year-old Reality Lee Winner of Augusta, Georgia, is charged with sending a classified report about Russia's interference in the 2016 election to an online media outlet. The young woman worked for a private contractor located on this Georgia military base that did work for the National Security Agency. Prosecutors say Winner now admits she was the leaker. The online website, The Intercept, quoted from the top-secret National Security Agency document. The Intercept says it told the government last week it had the document and that the NSA asked that certain things be blacked out. But the discovery of the leak set off alarm bells at NSA, which launched an immediate effort to discover who gave it to The Intercept. The FBI says investigators discovered that The Intercept's copy had been printed out and folded, and that just 6 people with access to the top-secret document had printed it out. Winner's arrest is the first criminal leak case in the Trump administration. The president has repeatedly vowed to crack down on leaks that he says undermine his administration.
I've actually called the Justice Department to look into the leaks. Those are criminal leaks.
As the presidential election was reaching its peak last fall, the classified document says Russian military intelligence operatives were hacking into a U.S. company that sold election-related software. More evidence of Russian involvement despite repeated denials from Vladimir Putin, most recently in an interview with Megyn Kelly.
That's what the 17 intelligence agencies concluded, and that's what the Republicans and the Democrats on the congressional oversight committees who have seen the classified report have said. Are they all lying?
I haven't seen even once any direct proof of Russian interference in the presidential election in the United States.
Her lawyer says the public should give her a chance to let the facts unfold in court. This morning, a Kremlin spokesman says allegations that Russia tried to hack into voting software suppliers are false and unfounded. And on a related note, the White House says President Trump will not try to block former FBI Director James Comey from testifying on Thursday. Matt, Savannah.
Pete, before we let you go, a little more on this suspect. She's 25 years old, hadn't been working at that contractor that long. Do we have any clue as to potential motivation?
Not a motivation. We know she's an Air Force veteran, that she has no criminal convictions. Before she was in Georgia, she was stationed at Fort Meade, Maryland, where NSA is headquartered. Her mother says that her daughter is in shock, scared, and describes her as a caring Christian. And we do know she'll have a detention hearing on Thursday. And
the leak investigation is interesting, but not to be missed, Pete, is this underlying document that she revealed, which seems to suggest the Russians were trying to hack into voting systems just before the election.
Well, it contains some new details about how the Russians were trying to get into local election registration databases, but the broad outlines of Russia's activities had previously been disclosed by U.S. intelligence agencies. Savannah.
All right, Pete Williams in our newsroom. Thank you.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.